Welcome to MAPI 8 Arts Quarter 4, Week 2. After you have learned the folk arts from the different Asian countries in previous quarters, it is time to study and learn the basic concepts, elements and principles of festivals and theater art forms of Asia, specifically of China, Japan, Indonesia, and Thailand. Our most essential learning competencies for this week: identify selected festival and theatrical forms celebrated all over the Asian region, researches on the history of the festival and theatrical forms and its evolution, and describe how the community participates and contributes to the event, discusses the elements and principles of arts as seen in Philippine festivals, identifies the elements and principles of arts as manifested in Asian festivals and theatrical forms. Our topics for today is about the festival and theater arts of China, Japan, Indonesia, and Thailand, and its elements. Keep in mind the following terms in order for you to understand the lesson. Aria, a solo piece written for a main character which focuses on the character's emotion. Libretto, the text or words of an opera. Recitative, words sung in a conversational style, usually to advance the plot, not to be confused with aria. Leitmotif, a short recurring musical phrase associated with a particular character or event. Overture, an orchestral introduction to an opera. Chinese Peking Opera. Peking opera is a traditional theater art form in China. It is based on Chinese history, folklore, and contemporary life. Chinese Spring or New Year Festival. It is also known as Chinese New Year. The colored dragon dancing on the streets accompanied by playing of the drums have also been part of this celebration. Japan's Kabuki. Kabuki is a traditional Japanese drama with highly stylized song, mime, and dance and performed only by male actors. It was performed in full daytime. Japan's Taiko Drum Festival. Kodo is a professional taiko drumming troupe. Peasants' events such as the rice harvest or dance festival were celebrated with drums. Indonesia's Wayang Kulit. The art of Indonesia is permeated by a strong Hindu-Buddhist tradition due to the migration of Indian culture. Wayang Kulit is an ancient Indonesian art of shadow play. Indonesia's Bali Dance Festival. Balinese dances are very ancient dance tradition that is part of the religious and artistic expression. Multiple levels of articulations in the face, eyes, hands, arms, hips, and feet are dominant in Bali dance. Thailand's Nang Puppet Show. Shadow puppet is one form of public entertainment in the south of Thailand. The two types of the Nang are Nang Kalung and Nang Yai. Thailand's Sky Lantern or Yi Peng. Thailand's Sky Lanterns, known as Yi Peng or Kompai, is held on the full moon of the second month of the Lana calendar. It is considered good luck to release Sky Lantern, and many Thais believe they are symbolic of problems and worries floating away. Basic elements of musical play or theaters. Performers. If the actors or actresses are on the stage, they must be realistic as the character they are portraying. If they are not credible, then the audience will be less interested in the production. Audience. The essence of theater is the interaction between the performer and audience. Director. The director makes certain that the performers understand the text and deliver the script excitingly and appropriately. Theater space, in which performers or audience come together, a stage where the actor or actresses perform and a place for audience to sit or stand. Design aspects. Visual aspects like costumes, lighting, and some form of scenic background, and the non-visual aspect is the sound, text, or the script, which is the final element essential to theater that is performed, and it must be present for theater to occur. The elements of artistic expression such as color, line, form, rhythm, space, Timing, movement, mood, and others are the ingredients from which works of art are made. Factors that contribute to the conceptualization of an original performance. We have sound and music. Realistic music and sound effects like gunshots, doorbells, and others are very useful for creating an atmosphere in each performance. Gesture, movement, and dance adds a different emotion to feel their performance. Costume, mask, makeup, and other accessories provide special aspects or effects or influence the story of the performances. Spectacle includes all the visual aspects of production like costumes, makeup, scenery, and special effects. Keep in mind that the performing arts are arts such as music, dance, and drama or theater, which are performed live in front of a live audience. It is different from visual arts, which is when artists use paint, canvas, or various materials to create physical or static art objects. How can we apply the elements of arts in theater? Using the lines, we can determine the stage of movement. Shapes can be used in knowing where to block a person. Space can determine the whole set's appearance. Colors used can determine the mood of the production. Texture can give either a realistic or artificial impression in a play production. Body forms is a crucial part of a play production, and value can be used in emphasizing.